The food we eat is causing us to be overweight, sick, and bankrupt. It is time to start living as if your health depends on it and investigate the food revolution that the entire world requires. Every time we eat, we have to make a decision. Every time we make a decision about what to eat, we either make the world a better place or we make it worse. We either maintain conditions that are favorable to life or we make them worse. It takes a lot of bravery and love to cook nutritious meals for oneself and for other people, as well as to speak up and educate others on these issues. We need a food revolution for so many different reasons. Every year in the United States, we throw away 96 billion pounds of food. This is a problem that needs to be fixed. Why is all of this food being wasted, and why is it not being given to those who are in need of it? Why are we wasting so much food and not making sure that each of us have enough to eat so that we don't have to worry about starving? Today we're going to take a look at 10 different food technologies that you absolutely have to try. Before we get started, we would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to our channel. 1. Edible water. Put away your traditional liquid water and make way for the new and improved solid water balls. Because the edible water bottle orbs are so incredible, you are going to want to try them as soon as you possibly can. The edible water bottle orb is precisely what it sounds like. An orb of water that you are free to consume in any manner you see fit. The sphere is entirely composed of algae and can be broken down by natural processes. So if you don't feel like eating it, you can simply toss it into your compost pile and voila! It's going to proceed with the decomposition process. This is such a wonderful invention at a time when our planet needs fewer plastic bottles, which take an incredibly long time to decompose and in essence just clutter landfills and oceans. Thinking and behaving in a manner that is more sustainable for the environment is not only the current height of coolness, but also the best way to go about things. In addition to all of the wonderful eco-friendly features, the edible water orb is incredible. When you consume it, you will have the sensation of being a resident of the future, or like an alien from a different planet, or even like some kind of wizard. Therefore, let's make an effort to help the environment while also enjoying a water that is so unique, so ingenious, and cool that you will want to drink more water just for the sheer enjoyment. 2. Water powder. 1/3 of the world's population does not have access to drinking water. In developing countries, people only have access to unsafe water. This water sometimes gets contaminated with germs and chemicals at high enough levels to make you sick. In addition to bacteria, there are many other contaminants in water that need to be removed before water is safe to drink. Some of these contaminants include dirt, microplastics, and fertilizer. Biotechnology might have a solution. Water powder. Polyglue is a powder that can help clean water by clinging to dirt and separating it from the liquid it's in by using its adhesive properties. Polyglue is the name of the product, which is a coagulant that is manufactured from fermented soybeans. It combines with other pollutants and dirt, which causes the dirt in the water to become separated and sink to the bottom. In the future, would you drink polyglue water to help save the planet? 3. Plant-based meat. The company Impossible Foods has developed a burger that they call the Impossible Burger. This burger, unlike any other burger, actually bleeds. This is totally insane. They use a substance referred to as soy leg hemoglobin. This gives the burger a bloody appearance and a taste similar to iron that you get when eating a real meat burger. Not only is this cool, but it's also safe because it's made from legumes and approved by the FDA. Therefore, for those individuals who are not used to consuming only plant-based foods, this burger may be the answer to their prayers in terms of easing the transition to such a diet. Or the Impossible Burger might be a fantastic option if they want to enjoy a veggie burger without the sense that they're giving up anything in the process. This burger is delicious, and it even works for vegetarians. Because of this, a vegetarian can satisfy some of their cravings for a meaty burger without actually eating a meaty burger. Because sometimes vegetarians find that they miss meat. How creative is that? Congratulations, Impossible Foods! 4. 3D printing food. In the past few years, there has been a rapid expansion in the field of food 3D printing. Already, there is 3D printed food being sold and even offered in universities. And there are an increasing number of 3D printers that are designed specifically for the printing of food. Initiatives mixing 3D technologies and food are becoming increasingly common. This is because they allow not only for more complex and original shapes and innovative recipes, but also they adapt to specific diets. Examples of these initiatives include everything from meat to desserts and everything in between. But how does it work? Most 3D food printers deposit layers of the ingredient through additive manufacturing, and the process is quite simple. You only need to fill up the syringe-like container of the 3D printer with a paste-type ingredient, and you can start printing food. The syringe-like container pushes the ingredient at a steady pace. It heats up the ingredient before printing it on a build plate. Pancake batter, liquid sugar, and chocolate pastes are the most common ingredients used for 3D printing. But you can also 3D print with pasta, cookie dough, grains, mashed potatoes, and dairy products. 5. Edible cutlery. An estimated 24 to 35 million tons of plastic waste enter the aquatic environment each year. Also, plastic has so many chemical complexes in it, such as phthalates and bisphenol A, which cause diseases and cancer. Plastic cutlery is a danger for your health and for the environment. So this startup came up with an alternative, and that is edible cutlery. You can eat it up, and if you don't want to eat it, you can just throw it away, because it decomposes in just 4 or 5 days. The spoon is tasty, and it's made of dough blended with rice and wheat without preservatives. Edible cutlery is fun, nutritious, and environment friendly. You can not only buy forks, knives, and spoons, but also bowls and plates made of dehydrated vegetables. So would you experiment with edible cutlery? 6. Cricket flour, also known as cricket powder. It is a protein-rich powder that can be made from crickets through a variety of different methods. The primary component of cricket flour is protein, as opposed to the starches and fiber that are found in true flours made from grains. This is the key distinction between the two. In addition to 9 essential amino acids, calcium, iron, potassium, and fatty acids, cricket flour also contains vitamin B2 and vitamin B12. When insects are raised in Western countries with the intention of being consumed by humans, they are subject to the same stringent safety regulations as any other type of food. There is more to cricket flour than just its nutritional value. It's also being environmentally responsible. You got that right. The planet is in desperate need of the protein provided by crickets, just as much as humans are. Would you cook your morning pancakes with cricket flour? 7. Toothpaste pills. Chewable toothpaste tablets might seem like a fantastic alternative to using regular toothpaste, but in reality, they are not as dependable as regular toothpaste. It is challenging to apply an even layer of toothpaste that has been formulated to each of your teeth. This will result in some teeth not getting as thoroughly cleaned as others. Tablets of toothpaste are made from a formula of toothpaste that does not contain any water, and then it is compressed into a pill-like form. To use them, you simply place a tablet in your mouth and chew it. Then you allow your saliva or a swig of water to help break it down into a paste. Then you simply brush your teeth with a toothbrush that has been dipped in water. Lindsay McCormick wanted to cut plastic waste from toothpaste tubes, so she invented these toothpaste pills. Brilliant! Would you consider using toothpaste in this form? 8. Lab-grown milk. The average American consumes an incredible 655 pounds of dairy in 1 year, and it takes 9.4 million cows to fuel that craving. And that is bad news for the environment. You already know alternatives to cow's milk, almond, soy, and rice milk, but they come with their own environmental problems. It takes 23 gallons of water to make just 1 glass of almond milk. So today, there's actually a push for new milk alternatives. It is an animal-free dairy, but it is not plant-based. The process is to genetically engineer microbes to create milk protein. Then it gets put into a big fermentation bioreactor, which leads to the creation of actual animal milk protein. It apparently matches the taste and texture of real cow's milk. The company, called Perfect Day, is already selling ice cream made from their very own lab-grown milk protein. Would you drink lab-grown milk? 9. Activated charcoal food. As a component in various foods, activated charcoal can be found. Bamboo or the husks of coconuts are typically materials used in its construction. It imparts an earthy and smoky flavor to food, and the dark color lends an exotic and chic appearance to the dish. But there is no evidence to suggest that taking activated charcoal on a regular basis is either beneficial or helpful to one's health. Constipation and black stool are two of the most common side effects associated with using activated charcoal. A slowing or blockage of the intestinal tract is one of the more serious side effects, as is regurgitation into the lungs and dehydration, but serious side effects are uncommon. 10. Charcoal from human waste. It is possible to treat human waste and convert it into a form of charcoal that can be used for cooking. A method known as carbonization is utilized during the production of charcoal, and the carbonation process eliminates any odor that may have been caused by the previous disposal of human waste. After that, the garbage is collected and put into a greenhouse to air dry for a period of 2 weeks. Then, in a separate step, it's pulverized and combined with sawdust, being fired in a kiln. Voila! Ready to use! Would you cook your favorite steak on this charcoal? That's all for today's video. What do you think about our lists? Tell us in the comments section below. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel for future updates.